So guys, we are back for the part 2 of this drafting, which of course it is the drafting of the back panel. Okay, if you were in the part 1, which was the drafting of the front panel, you are very, very, very lucky. Count yourself as being blessed. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's continue from where we stopped. So we say we are drafting the back panel. We are drafting the back panel, so we just go straight to drafting the back panel. If you're online, please do well to give a thumbs up on this. It's very important. All right, and do well to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed to this channel. All right, so this is the pattern for the back panel. Okay, the rulers, everything just like we did. So we're actually continuing from where we stopped, in the first class few minutes ago. Okay, so I'll just take you through the lines we have here. I measured 2 inches here, like as though it's a zipper allowance. Like I said in the first class, this isn't going to have a zipper, okay, but we'll just leave a little space at the back that we use to join the center back. And don't forget, we are using hip and butt allocation method. So I'll just do a little bit of recap. In the front panel, when we were drafting the front panel, if you remember, if you were in the front panel class a few minutes ago, right, we minus 1 from the hip circumference. So it is -1 and +1. So we -1 from our hip for the front panel. So at the back panel, we are going to add that 1 back. So it's -1 + 1. Okay. Now, I am going to be needing 1 inch, okay, as my joining allowance for the center back. Okay. 1 inch as my joining allowance for the center back is not having a zip. Okay, and then I am also going to be needing another 1 inch, okay, for that one that we deducted, that 1 inch that we deducted from the front panel. If you're in this class and you've not seen the front panel, we just did it a few minutes ago. It's on the channel. Okay, it's on the channel. You will see it there. It's a very, in fact, it's a class that you shouldn't miss. Go and watch it. Go and watch it. It will help you a lot. Go and watch it. A lot of details in one class. Go and watch the video. It is there. Okay, it is there. The same thumbnail you have, the same title, almost the same title. That is the front panel. What we are doing now is the back panel. Please, I encourage you to watch that class. Okay, you need it. Okay, so that one that we minus from the hip plus the 1 inches we are going to be using for joining allowance at the back is what this 2 inches here is about. Okay, so I just rule it out. Good. So this is the neck line. In the front panel, we did 3 inches width. Now we are maintaining the same 3 inches width here, but the depth is 1 inch. I told you it's going to be a bishop collar neck or a turtle collar neck. Okay, so we are using 1 inch for the depth. This is our shoulder slope. This is our shoulder of 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches instead of 8 inches. Okay, so I told you it is a sleeveless, and in sleeveless, for you to have your sleeve to sit properly on the shoulder, you have to -1 from your shoulder measurements. I told you that. That is how we arrived at 7.5 inches for the back. Please go and watch that video so I don't get to waste so much time on this one. Okay, and then of course this is our armhole. You also know what we did on this armhole if you're in the first class, what we deducted to get a perfect armhole for a sleeveless dress. Go and watch the video. So from here to here is our bust points, 14 inches. Okay, you know how we got the 14 inches. If you have not watched, go and watch. It's a few minutes ago. So the next thing we are going to do now is to take our half length measurement. Now don't forget, because this is the back panel, we don't need under bust because there is no bust at the back. Okay, there is no bust at the back, so we just go straight to taking our half length. So the half length for this is 19 inches. Okay, the half length for this is 19 inches. Okay, but we are not going to use 19 inches. We are not going to use 19 inches for this. Okay, let me bring the front panel. So this is the front panel. We did a lot of manipulation, that's manipulation in this, okay, in this front panel. Now what we forgot to do is to do our bust darts measurement. Is to take our bust darts, which of course we are going to do now. We are going to do that now. So how do you get your bust dart? I also taught that some days ago. The difference between your back length and your front length is your bust dart. So the difference between the back length of this garment and the front length is 2 inches. So the front length is 19 inches, the back length is 17 inches. So 19 minus 17 is 2. So we are going to minus that 2 here as our side bust darts. Okay, I've taught this even a few days ago. I teach this all the time. Now we are going to connect this into this place, and then we are going to close the darts. Okay, we are going to close these darts. It's very important. We are going to close it. We are going to close this darts. You can share it into 2 and close, or we just close it directly like this. This is the bust. Like this. Okay, so let's close it. We are going to close it because we need to use this for the back. So this is how to close your bust darts. I'm going to slice this, but I'm not going to slice it through. Okay, I will bring it here like this and close. Okay, I'll bring it here and close. All of this is to give your outfit, in fact, proper and amazing fitting. You will see that a dress is sitting well on a person, yet you are not seeing so much seams. The only seam you are seeing is the front, is the side seam. Okay, just the side seam. You close it like this. Okay, so we've closed this like that. So we are supposed to fill in this place so that it's complete. But when I am going to cut this on fabric, I know what to do there, so I don't waste so much of your time. Okay, so this is the front panel. Now the difference between your front dart and your back dart is that 2 inches that we just use our side bust darts. Okay, we are also going to deduct that from this back panel. It is very important. All of this is to allow your dress sit properly at your back without excess fabric, without bulges. Okay, now like I said earlier, the front panel is 19 inches length, half length. The back panel is 17 inches. Okay, so we are going to be using 17 inches as our back, as the half length for our back instead of 19 inches. Okay, so this is 17 inches. We'll add 0.5 to it, and this is 17 inches. Okay, we'll connect it. So this measurements now is going to affect every other measurement that you will be having, your knee measurements and all. Okay, now in the front panel we use 41 inches as our knee measurement. Here we are going to be using 39 because we are going to be minusing these 2 from it. We are going to be minusing that 2 from it. 39. It is also going to affect our length. And then the length was 60.5. Okay, the length was 61.5. Now we are going to be using 39.5. Okay, we're going to be using 39.5. We're minusing 2 from it, just like that, and then we are going to connect. If you don't minus these 2 from this back half length, from this back, when you put your front and your back panels together, they are not going to be equal. The front panel is always going to be longer than the back panel. So that is another reason why if you did a side bust dart, you must deduct that same amount from your back panel. Otherwise, it won't be equal. If you're in this class, please do well to give a thumbs up. I'm going to be fighting with us if we don't give a thumbs up, because that is the least you can do for me. Giving a thumbs up, subscribing and commenting, that's all you can do. Okay, I am dishing out my knowledge for free. I didn't get it free, I paid to get it, but I'm giving it out for free because of humanity, and I love you guys. I want everybody to be good in this craft. We can't afford to have mediocres as tailors and as fashion designers. Hence what we are doing. The only way you can encourage me is to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and drop a comment. I don't think that is too much to ask of you guys. I love you. Okay, so we just label this. Okay, so this is our bust points. This is our half length. Do you remember? No under bust. I've explained that to you, right? This is the knee length, and then you have the hem of the dress. Okay, there is so much to learn from this back panel too. So the next thing we are going to be imputing now is our darts. Okay, our nipple to nipple distance, our nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, or our distance between balls divided by 2. Okay, I have also taught the formulas on how to achieve all of that in various videos. Every video I drop here, even the ones that is not a live class, make sure you watch it. Okay, so this half length we use 5 inches as our darts, 5 inches. So we are going to bring that 5 inches here. Okay, now because this is a back panel, you know, in the front panel we came down by 1 inches from the bust point. We are not going to be coming down by 1 inches from this bust point because it's a back panel, because there is no bust on this back panel. We are going to be measuring 9 inches. 9 inches from the shoulder. That is how to get your back length, your back panel darts. Okay, I'm going to be coming down by 9 inches from the shoulder, as you can see. 9 inches from the shoulder. Okay, I'm going to be coming down by 9 inches. Let me shift to where the darts leg is. This is 9 inches. Okay, and then I'm going to be reconfirming my distance between bust, which is 5 inches, so that it is properly placed. Okay, yes, exactly. So I am going to connect these 2 points together. Okay, I'm going to connect these 2 points together. So this is where our darts will be starting from, and then I'm going to be coming down by 8 inches, just like we did in the front panel. So if you don't know how long your darts should be, okay, if you are drafting the front panel, if you're not in the front panel class, you come down by 1 inches from your bust point. Okay, you come down by 1 inch from your bust point. Okay, and you connect to your half length. And then from your half length, you come down by 8 inches, just like as though you want to impute that on a skirt. Don't forget, this bottom part is the skirt part of your garments. Okay, so you come down by 8 inches and you have successfully gotten your dart leg for a dress. If you are drafting a dress, do you understand? All right, so I'm going to do the 8 inches here like we did from the front panel. Let me confirm this. 8 inches, right? And then I'm going to connect it like this. Okay, so right now this is the darts for our back panel. Don't forget, we are closing all of these darts. Okay, don't worry, stay tuned. So after doing that, we are going to be deducting 0.5 from each side of the back half length. 0.5, 0.5, and then we'll connect it into our dart leg to form our darts, right? Like this. Like this. Okay, and then we do same for this side. Like this. Like this. So this is the darts. Okay, now the next thing for us to do is to impute our measurements. Okay, to impute our measurements is to impute our measurements. Okay, but okay, we'll just do the complete measurements. So we are going to impute our measurements. The burst is I told you, because you are using a stretchy fabric, you don't add allowance. So 43 divide 4 equals to 10.5 for the bust. Don't forget, you need to replace these darts. Okay, you need to replace it. We didn't replace it in the front panel. That is why we ran short of sorry about that. All those things that keeps popping up and just been interrupting somebody's class. Okay, so what we have here, we measure what we have here as that 0.75 plus 10.75 plus 0.75. So we add 43 divide 4 equal to plus 0.75. So that makes it 11.5 inches. So we are going to impute it. Don't forget, we are not adding any allowance. 11.5. So this is for the bust. This is for the bust. And then we'll go to the half length. The half length is the half length, where is it again? 38. 38 divide 4 equal to, we have 9.5 plus 1 inch for this dart, that is 10.5. We are going to impute it. Okay, we are going to impute it. So we come to the hip. Did we take the hip? Oh my word, we didn't take the hip. Okay, so the length for the hip was 30 inches. Okay, 30 inches. Let's quickly do that. 30 inches. So this is our hip point. 30 inches. Right? So we mark it. So this is the hip point. Oh my word. So the hip is 47 divide 4. Hope you're understanding what we are doing. what we have is 11.5. Okay, 11.5. Now you will see that's one that we deducted from the front panel. We are going to replace it here to create allocation for the bum bum here. Okay, so what we have is 11.5. Okay, 11.5. That's what we have here. This is for the hip. We'll come and correct that here. Okay, don't worry. So that's 11.5. We deducted 2 inches from our hip to get our knee, to get the pencil shape on the knee part. 2 inches. 11.5 minus 2, we are going to be having 9.5. Okay, 9.5. And then this 9.5 will come to this hem and minus 1. So we are going to be imputing 8.5 here. Okay, but let me just use 9. And then we are going to connect. We are going to connect. Hope you're understanding what we are doing, right? We are going to connect this way, like this. Okay, now you remember in the front panel, why is this thing falling now? In the front panel, we ruled a line here in the front panel like this. Okay, to eliminate hip bulge. Okay, and we came down by 2 inches and came up by 1 inch. So we are going to do the same here. 2 inches and 1 inch, right? So we are going to be connecting from these 2 inches to our knee line. Connecting from the 2 inches to the knee line like this. We are trying to eliminate every form of bulge, you see. And then connect from this 1 inch to our half length like this. Like this. Okay, so we have successfully eliminated bulge around that hip, that place that used to pop out around your hip apex when you put on your clothes because of poor shaping. Okay, you see how flat this place is. It's not I don't want to mess up the pattern. You see, there is no way this will give you that puffiness. It will just sit flat around your hip. You see it good, and you see how it is. You see the shape, Sha? It's beautiful. Okay, and then we'll connect this to our bust. Connect to the bust, and then we'll connect to our armhole. Right? Good. And then we'll come to the hip to allocate our butts. Are you seeing it is taking shape? Okay, it is taking shape. Now this is our hip line. Okay, this is our hip line. We are going to be doing a lot of allocation, a lot of alteration here. Okay, from this hip line, from this, okay, this is our half length. Okay, this is our half length, right? So come to this hip. We'll come to this hip. That one that we minus from the front panel, that one that will minus from the hip on the front panel, we are going to replace it here. Otherwise we'll be short of measurement. We'll replace it here like this, and then we'll connect from here to our waistline like this. You see how I am connecting it? We'll connect from here to our waistline. Watch, you write down and learn. Okay, connect to our waistline, and then we are going to come down by 6 inches. 6, or let's use 6.5. These 6 inches we are coming down by is the way your bum go, and then it curves this inside to continue from your lap. Do you understand? That's why we are coming down by 6 inches or 6.5 because the person is tall. You can use between 6 inches and 8 inches, and then I'll connect it there like this. I'll connect it here like this. So we have successfully created, let's make this place realistic so that we have successfully created bum bum for our clients. Okay, the bum bum is going to sit very well here. Then we'll still come to this hip and measure 1 inch, either for zipper allowance or that allowance that I said we are going to use to close the center back panel. 1 inch. So this is the 1 inch. Okay, this is the 1 inch. Now this 1 inch, because it's a dress, I am going to be marking 1 inch like this up to the upper bodies. 1 inch. You see the line where I am placing my tape rule? 1 inch like this. I'm going to mark it till we get to this point. 1 inch, 1 inch, like that, till we get to the neckline, like this. And then let's connect this mark with a straight line. Okay, connect it with a straight line like this. Okay, I'm following my 1 inch. I'm following my 1 inch. Okay, so we've not dotted this other side. It's still the same thing. 1 inch, 1 inch. So we are going to do this till we get to the bottom. 1 inch like this till we get to the hem. Okay, and so on. So we've successfully created a location for our bum bum. Okay, like that. Like that. Okay, you can just use your ruler. Don't worry, if you practice all these things, all this line will not be doing YY on your eyes. All you need is practicing. Okay, so as you can see, we've successfully done this. So the next thing for us to do is to cut out, and then we eliminate. We are going to close this dart, and then still come back to the half length, eliminate bulge here and eliminate bulge here. That's manipulation. It is easy in Jesus' name. If you want to learn work, learn them well. Don't learn work halfway or half-hazarded. How did they say that thing again? Right? So you just watch the way I'm going to cut this. Just watch. The table is not as long as the pattern, so just watch what I'm doing. Hope you are writing. No, you cannot be seeing class like this and be taking it for granted. Hope you are writing. Hope you are writing. You know, in the front panel, we left a bit of allowance here, so that when we close our darts, if we fall short of fabric, we have something to correct our measurement. So we are doing the same here too. Oh my word. Don't worry about, because I know some people will be thinking, how will I know these things? How? Don't worry, you will know it. Me too, I was once in that place where I was asking myself, will I ever know this work? But with what's that word? With determination and consistency, we've gotten here. Okay, so you see, this is the hip, the side hip, and this is the side for the bum bum. Okay, now the next thing for us to do is to slice open, is to divide this, so that we have the skirt parts and we have the upper borders. We need to close this darts. If you're in the first class, you understand what I'm trying to say. We are closing this darts. We are going to manipulate this darts and close it, so that when we sew the outfits, we are not sewing darts on the outfit. We've already closed the darts. The only seam you are going to be seeing on this dress is just the one on the side. Chicken, no. Do you understand? So this is what we are going to do now. Stay to the end though, because there's still so much for you to learn. We have a lot of manipulations to do. So as you can see, this is the skirt part. Do you see how beautiful it is looking? This is the skirt part. So if it wasn't a dress, you have to notch this zipper place, okay? Because if you do not notch this zipper place, it is easy for you to misunderstand or take this back bum bum, you know, place where it is looking as if it is your hip side. So it is always advisable that you notch. There are lots of videos on this our channel that we've made on how to draft a pencil skirt with hip and butt allocation. Watch, subscribe. This is upgrade. This is, see my face. Are you seeing my face? I'm not smiling. This is upgrade. Upgrade, not a pass like this. And you know how much upgrade is cost, and you're getting it for free. These are the things that you go to Precious Apparel and the likes of them. Upgrade. You're getting it for free. Come on to give thumbs up. How many people has even given thumbs up? Only 3 people. So the rest of you, what are you waiting for? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, and I'm begging. Give thumbs up now. Thank you. Give thumbs up. Give thumbs up. Biko Ejo. Please. I beg. Mbok. What is Delta or Biko? Dan Allah. How many have I spoken? Mbok in. Please give thumbs up. Oh yeah, make I see the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. And subscribe. Okay, so let's leave the skirts. You see, I'm loving this. Okay, let's leave it. Let's come to this now. In the first class, I have showed the students or the people, the fellow soulmates that joined the first class, how to manipulate this darts. But I can see that there are some people here that were not in the first class. So let me show you how to manipulate this darts. Now you're going to come to your shoulders. Okay. You are going to come to your shoulders. Where is the marker? You come to your shoulders. You measure what you have around your shoulders. exactly the same thing we have in the front funnel, 4.5. You divide it into 2 by looking for the midpoint. So the midpoint for 4.5 is 2.05. Is 2 points, is 2 and a quarter, okay? 2.0.25, that's 2 and a quarter, which is here, okay? So divided into 2. So the next thing you will do is to connect it to your dad's leg, just like this. Another thing I would love you guys to do is to tell me what next you want me to do. What subjects, is it subject, style, topic you want us to do next, okay? Let me know. Let me know. Drop it on the comment section, or just drop it on the comment section. What style you want us to do next? Just drop. I will pick the one that is most, okay? That's what we should do. So, and I will connect it like this. I'll connect it like this. We have a tailoring WhatsApp group. If you want to join, please send a message to me so that you can join the tailoring WhatsApp group. You can also do what to follow us on our Facebook page. So we have 2 pages on Facebook. We have Fashion Boss Innovations on Facebook. We also have Faith Johnson Essay on Facebook. And then we have a group also on Facebook that is called DIY Easy Sewing on Facebook. If you want to join all of these platforms so that you can, mingle with other soulmates and grow, send me a message so that we can add you. Do you understand? A tree cannot make a forest though. Follow us on our Facebook pages, Instagram, everywhere we did there. Okay? There are some tutorials I drop on Facebook that are not on YouTube. There are some that are on YouTube that are not on Facebook. So make sure you're in all of these platforms so that you don't will miss out. And we also even give free tutorials on pants, a lot of things. Just follow us, okay? So after doing this now, we are going to transfer this darts, okay, to the shoulder. And this is how to do it. You place your tape rule on your darts and you connect it to your shoulder line like this. You make sure it enters the line. You come to the other dart's leg like this. And then you connect it. You make sure it enters the dart's leg, which of course is that shoulder line. And the next thing you would do is to cut, okay? The next thing you would do is to cut. Okay, so let's cut from here. So let's cut from here like this and close it up. So I'm going to slice to the end, but I'm not going to slice through, as you can see. I'll grab my gum. I'll grab my gum. What's a block? Okay. I'll apply it here. So I want to draft a short collar jacket, okay, tomorrow. Do you guys want to see that? A short collar jacket. I am going to simplify it to the barest minimum. Who wants to see that? Who wants to be in that class? A short collar jacket. Who wants to be in that class? If you're interested, let me know so that I will know whether to make it a live class. So after applying my gum, I'll just blow it for a few seconds for it to dry, and then I'm just going to close my darts. Did you see how I placed it? On that line, like that. Okay, so I have successfully closed the darts for the upper bodies like this. So you are going to see this dress sitting beautifully well on a person, and you'll be wondering, there is no dart. How come everything is looking so seamless? Guys, this is it. The dart has been taken care of. You're not going to see any line on the dress. Yet there was a dart. So this is for the upper bodies. We are going to come to the skirt parts and also close the dart for the skirt parts. Okay. So we are also going to transfer these darts. We're also going to transfer these darts to the bottom. Okay. Transferring the darts. So I place my ruler like this. I place my ruler. Like this. And I'm making a line. I'm making a line till I get to the bottom. Like this. Okay, that's the first line. I'll come to this one like this, and then I'll transfer. I make the same line like that. So I make sure it enters this line. Okay, I make sure it enters this line like this, like that. Okay, we're not going to, this will take a lot of our fabric. So let me reduce it. Let me reduce it. Okay, so I have reduced that. You are careful not to take so much of your fabric. Okay, so this is the one we are using. This one, this is the one we are using. Okay, all right. So we are going to slice and close. We are going to slice and close. Which one should I slice now? So slice this. Let me not make a mistake of going to slice the wrong one. Like this. Okay. So I keep going. I will take it down, but I'm not going to slice through. Okay. After doing that, we'll apply the gum and then close it up like we did for the upper bodies. Okay, just like this. Guys, you have successfully manipulated and eliminated that excess fabric, bulge. But this is not all though. This is not all though. Just hold on, you will see more. I told you people that I came prepared for you people today. We will not keep this knowledge to ourselves alone. Okay? Sharing is a way of impacting lives. That's what humanity requires of us. It's like they born internet to take and they do free class for you people. And common to like. A lot of you cannot like. Only how many people? 3 people gave a like inside all of Una. Okay, let God be our judge. All right, so I've applied my gum. So I am going to I'll make sure that my hip line matches properly. Like that. So I'm closing. See that all my lines are matching properly. Okay. Everything is falling in place properly. All right. So we have successfully closed our darts. So we have to bring it back together and then manipulate the back waist line. So you see, our skirt has come back to being a hole. So the next thing to do is to bring the upper panel or the upper bodies back, and we have to join these two together. Okay, we have to join these two together, and then we also eliminate bulge here. It is very, very, very important. Okay, so I reached out for a paper. Okay. Hey, it's like it wants to rain. So I apply my gum on this extra paper. After this class, I'm going to Facebook to go and do a sewing tutorial there. This is what we do every day. I'm going to Facebook to go and do a tutorial there. A sewing tutorial actually, not drafting. So if you are ready, come with me. So I'm going to place this like that. And then bring this. So like I said, you're not placing it on top. You're placing it side by side like this, like as though nothing happened. You're not placing it on top. Oh, if you place it on top, you'll be short of your measurements. Okay, so you're placing it like this as if nothing ever happened. So we have successfully sealed this back. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is to come here and eliminate a bulge there. We have to eliminate a bulge here. Okay, where is the tape? So we are going to eliminate a bulge of 0.75 from here. Okay, 0.75. So we'll connect this upward like this. Like this. Okay, and also connect it downward like this. Okay, and then we are going to cut it off. So you see this that I'm taking off, we are taking off. I can choose not to replace it. Do you know why? Because I am using a stretchy fabric. I can choose not to replace it. But if I was not using a stretchy fabric, by all means replace it, otherwise you'll be short of your measurements. Okay, you're seeing how beautiful the back is looking already. No excess fabric. Now so you go relax for the person body. So the next thing for us to do is we are going to be eliminating. So this is the half length, right? We are going to be taking off 0.5 here. Okay, we are going to be taking off 0.5 here. So two things, it's either you take off 0.5 here or I take off 0.7 down here, or you take off both. It works well. So which one should we do now? Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to be taking off 0.75 here from the done. Or let me see so that I can let me think it through. Okay, so we do our 0.5 here, or let's do for here. Okay, let's do for here. I did a 0.5 there. I'm going to connect it here into the waistline like this, like that. Okay, and then I am going to be cutting it like this, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to be lifting it like this and placing it here like this. Did you see it? Hey, to manipulate that and to eliminate bulge, guys, it's not easy. So can you tell me one or two things you've learned from today's class, from the first class to this one? Just go ahead and write one or two things you've learned from today's class. And do well to say thank you. Just say thank you. It's not too much to ask for, okay? So this is it. We have successfully put our dress in order. When you are going to cut, you just lift it like this, fold your fabric in total, and place it. And you are good to go. Okay? So let's correct our measurements. For the bust was 43 by 4. 43 divide 4 equal to 10.75. Let's see if we still have it. Okay, this one shifted a little by 0.2. So the waist is 38. 38 by 4, 9.5. Let's see, 9.5. Okay, this one even increased a little by 2. Okay, so the hip, um 47 by 4 equal to 47 divide 4 equal to 11.75 from here. 11.75. Okay, this one is still in order. All right, so here will be 10.75. We minus 2, 9.75. Okay, this one moved a little. So we are just going to do this correction, and then we done. Okay, so we've corrected our measurements, so everything is good to go. So the next thing is to cut. It's going to have a slit at the back, a long slit to the knee level, because it's a long dress. So guys, I said go ahead and write 1 or 2 things of what you've learned from today's class. Let us see all the FP codes in the house. So guys, we are done. See the back panel. See that the back panel is even looking finer than the front panel. Power of that manipulation. Can you see? Power of that manipulation. So we are just going to transfer this into the fabric. This is the fabric we are using. I've showed us earlier. And then we'll go straight into the stitching. Who wants to see the stitching? If you're interested in seeing the stitching, let me see your thumbs up, as in just type I'm interested. Okay, if you want to see the stitching process. So I'll just transfer it into this fabric, and then I'll start stitching right away. Do you want the stitching tutorial here? Because I said I want to go and do it on Facebook. What do you think? What do you think? What do you say? Something now. I can't go give Facebook people. I'll go and give it to Facebook people. There are 2 pages on Facebook. Do you want to see the stitching tutorial here, or we should go to Facebook? Say something now. Now I'm giving you opportunity to talk. You are not talking, no. You are not talking, no. You are not talking, no. Okay, I can see some people's response. Okay. All right, guys. let's see what we can do about the stitching process. Okay, we are doing that right away. So go and charge your phone. Okay, go and charge your phone. I give you 30 minutes. We'll be right back. All right.